Yo, what's going on, guys? My name's your head's gone, and today I wanted to figure something out on Grand Theft Auto 5, and that is whether or not upgrading your car once the acceleration bar is already actually full makes a difference and makes your car faster. Because you guys will have noticed in game, if you buy a turbo for any high-end car, practically the acceleration bar is already completely full just from that turbo. So the engine upgrade doesn't seem to actually make a difference in statistics, and neither does the transmission upgrade. So first I'm going to get a Bugatti that I'm only upgrading with a turbo. As you can see here, I only bought the turbo for it, and we're gonna go and do a couple of time trials out at the desert airport so we can see just how fast it is with only the turbo upgrade, even though the top speed and the acceleration bar shows that it would be the same speed as a completely upgraded Bugatti. So let's get this started. I'm at the desert airport, and basically what I'm going to do is do 3 trials of both a short distance trial and then a longer distance kind of trial. So one's going to be about a quarter way down the airport strip, and the other is going to be all the way down it. And as you see, I pulled up right to the edge of the concrete and desert sand, so I know exactly where I'm starting every time. And for the first trial, I'm going to be ending at that bush where there's that line in the ground there every time. So that first one was 8 seconds. Now for future time trials, keep in mind that the timer I'm using elapses each second at 0.30. So if you see, for example, 7.29, that is only just under 8 seconds. So it's actually really close. That 7.26 right there is really close to 8 seconds. So keep that in mind for future time trials. Remember that just because it is 7.29, that it's actually not far away from 8 seconds. For example, it's actually just under it. So this is my final short distance turbo only time trial. Next I'm going to be switching over to a more long distance trial, because I figured that on the short distance, even though that accounts mostly for acceleration, because of course it's such a short distance, and what we want to find out today is whether or not the engine and transmission upgrade affect acceleration even when the bar is full. But the thing is, even at that short distance, you're not fully utilizing the acceleration, because acceleration is all about getting up to top speed. And even by the time I get to the end of the runway, as you just saw in the long distance time trial, technically I haven't even fully accelerated to top speed yet. So I figured I'd be doing both. This way I would get a more accurate assessment of how much the actual engine upgrade and transmission upgrade does make a difference, if it does, at the end of my time trial research, because I want my statistics to be as accurate as they possibly can be. So once I do finish the long distance turbo only time trials, I'm going to go back to Los Santos Customs, and I'm going to buy the engine upgrade, the transmission upgrade, and a couple of other things. But realistically, the engine upgrade and the transmission upgrade are the only thing that should make a difference. For example, had I not bought the turbo before I upgraded the stock car, you guys would have seen that the EMS engine upgrade 4 and the transmission upgrade 4 would both increase acceleration. But because the turbo already fully increased the bar of the acceleration statistically, you would think that it doesn't actually make a difference if you buy the engine upgrade after. So I go to Los Santos Customs after trying it out initially with only the turbo upgrade. So now I'm buying the engine upgrade, the transmission upgrade, the suspension, any of that stuff. But realistically, like I said, the only stuff that should matter is just the engine upgrade and the transmission upgrade. Those are what are going to make your car faster, if they do. But according to the game, it actually doesn't make a difference as far as the car statistics in Los Santos Customs go. If you guys actually go back and check right there, you'll see even though I bought all those upgrades, it didn't affect the top speed and it didn't affect the acceleration of the car, according to the stats in Los Santos Customs. So like I said, technically this shouldn't make the car at all faster. But as you guys just saw, I'm doing trials again now. The first trial, I immediately could tell there was a difference, and once I actually brought it back to my computer and edited it up with an actual timer, I saw that there was a clear difference. The engine upgrade does in fact make a difference. As you guys saw, originally my time trial for this short distance little kind of time trial there was only just under 8 seconds, or around 8 seconds, but I almost shaved off an entire second in the short distance time trial. And as you guys see now with the long distance time trial right here, I got a medium of around, I think it was 18.5 seconds, and now I am almost breaking 17 seconds. So it's a huge difference. I don't really know why Rockstar didn't make it more clear statistically. I feel like they should have extended the bar and made it clear that you're actually still upgrading your car when you buy those upgrades, even though according to Los Santos Customs you're not upgrading it. So at the end of the day, it's always best to upgrade your car fully if you want to have the fastest possible car that you can have. As you can clearly see by these time trials, there is no debate upon whether or not it is worth it. It's definitely worth it, guys, so I definitely recommend you do that. I try to make sure to keep all my cars online fully upgraded at all times. And one other thing I've actually noticed with online that differs from just the regular story mode, online the upgrades will have the same statistics in Los Santos Customs, and it looks again like it's not worth it. But when you actually enter a race with a custom car and you view the stats, you'll see that the actual acceleration bar and top speed bar, they've all been extended, so now you actually don't even have a completely full acceleration bar. So I don't know why that they only did that for online races. That's, I think, where you can really see your fully upgraded car. But there you go, guys, those are the times, fully upgraded on the left, turbo only on the right, and you can clearly see, even though, like I said, at Los Santos Customs the statistics are apparently the same, they definitely are not, and it's always worth it to fully upgrade, guys. So if this video helped you out, please leave a comment down below, like the video, and maybe even subscribe if you're new. Otherwise, if you have any questions, you can always add me on Twitter. The link is in the description, and I will get back to you really quick. Otherwise, have a great day, guys. Peace.